Today, I'm expanding my shop by 3 times by putting an opening right here. Stay tuned. This video is sponsored by Wall Control. A little bit more about them later in the video. What some of you may not know is my workshop is actually made of 3 spaces. My office, which is here. To the right, there's my workshop. And to the left of my office is a storage room that has my laser cutter in it. And here's my Amazon build waiting to be shipped. So the plan is to remove this and open up a doorway here. So the first step is removing all the tools, airbrush station, and all that. And that stuff's gonna end up all over my shop for now. So I removed the old pegboard and workbench that came with the house. Now we're left with some bare drywall. There's the workbench. Cut open the drywall just to see what I was working with. And now everything that was once on this side of my shop is over here on the floor. Now for a little electrical work. So there was an outlet here that I removed. The wires are here and they're capped. I will be moving the wires up and around the door through the ceiling. Alright, so here I've removed the studs and I will be taking the old studs and adding them in as jack studs, as you can see here. Alright, so here I am in the other room that we are going into. I have taped off the opening so I can use a multi-tool to break down the drywall. So it's a nice clean opening. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we are through and that feels awesome. So the opening is all cleaned up and now I'm just going to add the trim around the door and even out the floor here, and it's looking good. Now we're going to move all this stuff into here so that I can grab the old workbench and get that, which used to be here, and get that moved over here. Alright, so we managed to get the workbench that was in there into the new room, and the old workbench, the big heavy one, is in its new spot. You can see I started moving a lot of stuff. The laser cutter's in here now. A lot of the materials. This is another workbench I need to build. My desk is in here. Started putting up my wall control panels. These are metal pegboards. They are fantastic. I will tell you a little bit more about them later. I've started adding some LED lights around the shop. So there's one here, and I'm going to add a second one. So I've started bringing in more of the tools and cabinets into the new space. You can see I added some more lights. And here I've cleaned it up a little bit, put down some rubber flooring. Slowly bringing in more tools and all my stuff. It's really fun to organize and sort of decide where everything is going to go. A lot of it is based on the layout I had in the other shop because I have sort of perfected, you know, where I like things over time, so that's not going to be too different. And here we can see it's mostly done, just some cleaning up to do. Need to hang some shelves and all that, just little details. I'm going to take a couple of days and clean everything up and hang all the final stuff. Here is the final reveal. This is the part of the video where I want to tell you about Wall Control, the sponsor of this video. I've actually been a customer of Wall Control for over 10 years. They've sent me more panels to finish off my shop, but the first 6 panels, I actually purchased the first 4 panels 10 years ago. I added 2 more about a year ago, and they were nice enough to sponsor me for the expansion of my shop and sent me 7 more panels. These panels are amazing for organization. They are made of steel. They are super easy to install. They are powder coated, so the color will last forever, and they are just amazing for organization. I highly recommend them whether you're a woodworker, a miniature artist. I've seen people use this in their laundry rooms, in their craft rooms. They're super versatile. Their system of hooks and accessories is out of this world. You can also use standard pegboard accessories, and as you can see on my shop, I've made some of my own. I've repurposed nail racks to hold my paint, which worked with the pegboards perfectly. You can check them out at wallcontrol.com and use my code DavidMini to save 10% or more, or just click the link below in the description. If you're in Canada, just check them out on amazon.ca. Well guys, that wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed the transformation. I'm absolutely in love with this space. It's fluid to work in. Everything I need is at my fingertips. Having the laser cutter and my desk in the same room is a game changer. If you want to see a more in-depth video where I talk about the tools and everything, you can watch my previous shop tour. So check that out in my other videos. Have a good one, guys.